Team Rocket doesn't have anything to do with today's video, except it kinda does. What's up, my name's Jaileria. I stream cozy, crazy, and a little bit naughty on twitch.tv/Jaileria. This is Bowie WMO2. And first impression, it is so tiny and so compact. I love it, but I have to be careful because I'm wearing gloves and it's so slippery. Oh, but I remember why I'm wearing this specific costume right now, so it's because of this. How cool is this? Prepare for trouble, make it double, to protect the world from... Okay, I choose you. Oh, this is a company from Baseus, Baseus. Yeah, I will look it up. But oh man, it feels so premium in the hand. Oh, that is quite satisfying. You can open it in one hand too, which is kind of cool. You should definitely get a case for this one though. This has different kinds of color variation. I obviously got the purple one. It is so pretty. I mean, I wish I could have gotten it in black while I was waiting for it to arrive, but looking at it right now, it is not so bad and I'm quite in love with the color. There is a small LED light that indicates it's charging, and of course you've got the charging port here in the back as well. And the fact that this is transparent is pretty cool compared to the older version, but this also means that it is prone to fingerprint and scratches. That's why I highly suggest that you get a case for this. Wow. Okay, that's magnetic. That is really good and really strong for its price, which I will mention at the end of this video, so make sure that you watch till the end. Oh, it lit up. And scene change. I just recently moved and now I'm in this Monica's apartment inspired room with my dog. And it's also been months since I last unboxed this thing. I've used this while traveling during the holidays. I've slept with it and I've really put it to the test. Now, first things first, let's talk about the body and the design. I will never get tired of saying how cute this is. It's perfect for me and my purple goth aesthetic. However, it is quite slippery with its plastic matte design. And yes, I know I do have the Pokeball case, but that thing is just terrible. I do not recommend anyone buying that specific item. You can get yourself another case. And you really should, because like I said, it's so slippery. I can sleep with this in any position because it sits so perfectly in my ears. For years, I have tried cheap earbuds, but none of them fits perfectly like this one. It will always fall off of my ear. I even had this, which is so huge and actually much more expensive. It always falls off and it's just not comfortable for me to wear. So if you have small ears like me, maybe this one is perfect for you too. It is so small and compact that it can fit in your pocket. However, it is a little bulky. So I wouldn't recommend you bringing this or putting this in your pocket if you're wearing something like a really skinny jean. Even if you can open this in one hand, it can be quite difficult. It took a while for me to actually learn how to open it in one hand, and now that I spent quite a lot of time with this already, I have finally mastered opening this in one hand. It's pretty cool. The design also kind of reminds me of a rice cooker. Now, I am Asian, so that's kind of a big deal. If I got this in the color of white, it would have been perfect. If someone out there made a silicone case of a rice cooker for this, I would totally get that. Just take all of my money, I will go buy it. And it also looks like you can get on your one knee and propose with this thing. Will you be my ear buddy? Oh my god, yes, I would so love to. Now let's talk about the battery life. The box says it can last up to 25 hours. I thought it's 25 hours of playtime, so my expectation was really high. Turns out it can only be played for about 15 to 16 hours. And to be honest, for this price, it is not so bad. However, the case can live maybe up to 25 hours, which means you don't have to charge it all the time. And it's actually very useful when you're traveling. I mean, that's more than 12 hours, and I've never really had a problem with its battery life. LED light will turn red when it needs to be charged, and if it's in the color of white and it's flickering, it means it's charging, and when it's done flickering, it means you're done charging. Now for connectivity, this is so easy to connect. All you have to do is turn on your Bluetooth. There's also an app for the device where you can change the gestures, which isn't really much. It's just left and right click, or whenever you want to put on the next song or to play the previous song or the music. It also activates voice assistance, although I don't really use that one. However, I do wish that
there could be a volume control on this, but unfortunately we don't get that, so I just use my phone. For the mic quality, it's not the best out there. Basically when I'm using this, I still use the microphone for my phone. So for example, this is my phone. Whenever I have this connected and I'm talking to somebody, I do it like this. Yes, Shopee, andyan na po kayo? Sige po, pababa na po, thank you. Like that. The distance is actually quite inconsistent. However, you'll be surprised at how long can this go. That's what she said. I live in a 2-story house, and this can go all the way down to the bathroom. Sometimes it can't, sometimes it can, so I'm really not sure. I mean, I think it depends on like the battery life. If the battery life is up to like 100 or 80 or 90, maybe it will go that far. But if it's down to like 30%, maybe it won't. I'm not really sure. It's so inconsistent. And finally, the sound quality is really good. Maybe not made for the bass lovers out there, but it's not terrible either. It doesn't sound cheap. In fact, it sounds pretty premium. That's all I really had to say about that. You'll just have to experience this yourself. And that's about it. I would give this a 5-star, especially for its cheap price. Are you ready for this? I hope you're ready for this. 799 pesos. That's less than 1K. And I got this at like Shopee 11.11 or was it 12.12? So I only paid 639 pesos for this thing. Hands down, one of my best cheap purchase ever. And I totally recommend this. You know what else I recommend? Own.tv. Own.tv is the perfect place for streamers, whether that's on Twitch, YouTube, or even Facebook gaming. Owned is the place for you. It has animated overlays, alerts, panels. You can even create your custom profile picture and your own emote. And the best of it all is that I hooked you up with a 50% discount if you use my link down in the description below. Thank you again, Own, for sponsoring today's video. Speaking of today's video, if you enjoyed this cheap but amazing tech find, you might also like this keyboard review. I'll see you bad bitches soon, alright? Bye!